Hello guys, so welcome to TBM Sports Podcast, and this is a sports podcast coming your way by Mickey and Manuel. Manuel, Charlie, are you not excited about this?
Mickey, honestly, me I really make excited because say this be one of first podcast, but equally, Chelsea do something.
Yeah,
Chelsea so say Charlie this time, then they come with some full vim, some
sure,
full
Charlie,
power.
that be the thing. You see, Bisoko be Chelsea fan. But prior to this game, I told some of my friends that yesterday, when we went to church, I told one of my friends that Chelsea go score Man City. Like then he laughed me.
Then the predictions be wild.
I mean, some of these things, it's not that because we are fans of the team and all of that. I mean, just sit down and then analyze some of these things. Read about. So Charlie, takes by Mickey, this sports podcast, what will they take it be wow.
Martins,
we go blow people their mind. We go blow your mind. We no be Bukom Banku, but we go blow your mind.
But Charlie, quickly, look we enter Yedin game inside.
Yes, sir.
Haaland, that player. Yedi, then they say in penalty, it be very contentious because now more people they talk say that penalty then take party, then for no take. But what be your report?
My honest take on that. Okay, so actually my honest take on that is it's that Charlie, for real, then it be very contentious. You use a Chelsea, then Anthony Taylor, the referee, then get them a beef.
That beef day.
Them actually do like a compilation of the kind of decisions that Anthony Taylor has done against them.
Okay.
Charlie, it be very bad. It go 3 minutes.
Anthony Taylor and Kasari.
It bad. So proud to that Kukurea incident, you could see that there was a push from Jeremy Doku on Mauricio.
Very true.
You dey bab. So I feel that even the VAR, Charlie, VAR, the matter we talk and we tire. But that cannot underestimate what Haaland has been doing. I mean, he's the focus.
Of course.
What we are talking about too. Charlie, Haaland to walk into the Premier League and just start gathering numbers like that.
It'd be crazy. Number of goals, like the number of goals.
It'd be extremely crazy. He get like 49 goals.
Just look at that, and that is actually history to be made by a very young gentleman like that.
When you look at his goals per match, the ratio is around 1.04. That means that he's giving you a goal and more than a goal technically. Because Charlie, we will do the probabilities more. Of course. He give you 1.04 goals. He average 1.04 goals in about 47 games. He scored like 49 goals. It's crazy. Do you get it? So Charlie, Haaland there, we talking matters
on an average, the player be very good.
Sure, Charlie.
So next to Raheem Sterling,
that
guy, me safe, inconsistency be questionable.
Yeah.
But what is your take on him? Because he try show we say, oh, Raheem Sterling is back.
Yeah.
What are we seeing from Raheem Sterling?
So you see that Raheem Sterling has always been a very good player when it comes to 1v1 situations.
Okay.
When he's facing an opponent and then he has to run at the opponent with the ball, he's always been very good with that.
Sure.
He go chin you. Yeah, you don't see the way he dirty walker.
Oh, he dirty him.
He just take on white floor. Like Charlie,
he just dirty the guy.
Sterling no be wipe out, but he take walker white floor. You never punch. So
mad.
Raheem Sterling, but just that you see, he always lacks consistency.
Of course.
I was say consistent tonic we for left arm make it go.
He go drink the tonic some because the guy
he's been really brilliant, Charlie. Even not Yedi in game only. Before that Luton game, you watch them games actually. He's been very, very key to, and then he's been using. Pochettino has been using him as an outlet.
Of course.
When they go on a press.
Very true.
Do you get it? So Charlie, Sterling there. We go talking matters.
The guy good, but say he for work on inconsistency. So
exactly.
Right, we don't want to summarize the whole thing tactically.
Yeah.
What be your take on the two coaches from the different sides? What be your take on the two coaches?
From me, my small perspective, the small little sports I know, Charlie, I go rate Pep. I go give him like 5/10.
Really?
Yeah. He's the best coach in the world. Yes.
Pep.
Yes, Pep. But Charlie, I go tell you, say, I go give him 5/10. Actually, they go rate Poch like 6/10. So
this thing they talk. People know 5 plus you out.
All right, sure. So let's go into it. This is what he did. Now going into the game, let's analyze it this way. Pochettino looked at playing from the back, and then Pep also looked at playing from the back.
Okay.
Both teams are teams that are like possession based.
Okay.
Then be teams where it do and they control the ball.
Okay.
Then they want more control. In football, when we say someone wants control, it's about the register. We call someone the register. Okay, we call someone the register. He's the number 6 who controls the tempo of the game. Do you get it? So when that player gets control, he gets the control with the column C, then the team dominates the
Of course.
So actually, going into the game, make her watch them XG. So Chelsea actually outplayed Man City.
Okay.
And then the XG, that is the expected goals.
Okay.
Chelsea had more XG than Man City. Isn't it surprising?
It really is surprising.
So the XG is like a metric that is used to check or analyze the quality of chances the particular team created.
Okay.
Do you understand? And then I think Chelsea had about 2.9 XG, whilst Man City had 2.8.
Oh.
So that means that actually both teams outscored their XG. That means that they are clinical.
Okay.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
Because to score 4 goals and then have 2.8 XG, that means that the team was very clinical on the day.
It's an efficient too.
Actually, so now this is it. When Pep Guardiola had the ball, when Man City had the ball,
okay,
this is what they look to do. They look to play in a 3-2-5.
Okay.
Do you get it? So in a 3-2-5, and the centre backs played wide apart. There was no close proximity in between the centre backs.
Of course.
But actually, this plan worked against Pep Guardiola. Do you know why? This plan worked against Pep Guardiola because Chelsea looked to press in a 4-4-2 or a 4-2-3-1.
Okay.
You get it? And when they pressed in a 4-4-2 or a 4-2-3-1, actually, let me hint this. Pep, he has tactically evolved the 3-4-3 formation. He's the first coach that I've seen that he's playing a 3-4-3 without no known wing back. Do you get it?
Very true.
He's playing a 3-4-3 and the 4 is a box.
You are that Pep.
No, Charlie, like he actually evolved. You see,
Yeah.
so sake of then they create more in central regions.
Okay.
So the width is kept by the centre backs in Walker, who plays as a temporary right centre back.
Okay.
And then Guardiola on the left, and then Jeremy Doku, then Phil Foden.
Okay.
Do you get it?
Yeah.
But the plan to play with 3 centre backs worked against Pep, in the sense that anytime that Man City had the ball, and then there were 3 centre backs now.
Okay.
Then try say then they progress the ball. Chelsea them are press. It creates 1v1 situations, and you don't want that in a game against Chelsea. Team way then they get aggression.
Okay.
Team way like 50-50, all the goals then they won't go for one. If you do so, then go score you. And Yedi Charlie, Conor Gallagher. Solid guy, Charlie.
Very, very solid guy. Very solid guy.
As Pep the look say he will play out from the back in a 3-back.
Okay.
Sometimes he and Irek say the distance between the centre backs be too wide. So what he did was, at a point in time, he made them become very close.
Okay.
And when they became very close, because they had created 1v1 situations all over the pitch, now you are asking Walker and then Guardiola to come and then play in close proximity.
Okay.
If you're asking them to do that, it means say Cole Palmer, then Raheem Sterling, where then they play as Chelsea, them are wingers now, then get more space to feed on.
Of course.
Do you get it? So we go show some image. You go see say at a point in time in the game, then as Walker come invert where he can't join Ruben Dias, then more space day. And then in football, the last thing you want to happen is space. Because actually the space will lead to chance. Then the chance will lead to goals.
Because the match, it be very tight match. It not be match where you for left any loopholes, give any side team say make it progress. Because any space you go leave, some broad day there, it move forward.
In football, we call them channels.
So you do small mistake, no.
The person run into the channels. So actually, Pep had it right in some senses because they could play through Chelsea's press.
Okay.
At some point. But at another instance, what happened was Pochettino was solid. Charlie, what he did, it burst my mind. As he see say Pep then he play through him. At a point in time, Pep then they overload Chelsea them on right side. So you go watch her, then Bernardo, then Jeremy Doku. Then always there on Reece James, those two. But Reece was excellent. In 2v1 situations, Reece was excellent. True. Do you get it? In 2v1 situations, Reece James was excellent.
Sure.
The reason being that at a particular point in time, as Pep overload them on right side, with Bernardo, with Jeremy Doku, if Bernardo drop her, he drop from the half space. We they call something half spaces.
Yeah.
Now actually make I do this education. The half spaces be the distance between it be the vertical distance between the wide areas than the central areas. So in that space, every team in the defend, usually every team in the defend, they know they attack the half space, they know they defend in half space. Do you know why? It's because they always look at keeping their shapes horizontally.
Of course.
So if Chelsea were Chelsea were defending in a 4-2-3-1, then that means that then they arrange them body in 1, 2, 3, 4. Now between 1 and 2 there is space.
Yeah.
Between 3 and 4
there is space.
That is what we call the half spaces. And Bernardo is an excellent guy at that. He is good at exploiting half spaces. Man, Charlie, I say yeah, Bernardo Silva. He turns some Caicedo sometimes.
The guy just